Today's a big day. Finally getting the running water in the Astro van. I went to Home Depot this morning and bought the wrong size tube. So we're gonna go back, see if we can return it and get the right stuff. All right, I'll show you guys what I got going on with my water system. It's my fancy dancy tank. My dad found this at his neighbor's house and he's gonna throw it away, so he took it for me. I have no idea what size it is, but it's pretty big. I just got this ghetto fitting on some PEX line right here. I tried to use some plumber's putty, but in the van it's so hot that it just kind of melts. So I will be doing something different with this, but for now it's gonna work. It just needs to be a little straw. Goes to this braided tube. And then down onto this pump that I just used some self-tapping screws to mount it. This is a pump that has a pressure switch on it. So anytime I open the faucet, this pump is going to kick on and then turn off whenever the system is pressurized back to its set pressure. Just went to just a little faucet hose that I got from Home Depot up into my faucet that I ordered off of Amazon. I just did a RV folding faucet. Swivels 360 degrees, and it's pretty legit for my system. It's just a single cold faucet, and when I open this, like I said, the pump is going to pressurize. So I got all that built sometime last week. Today what I need to do is hook up the drain. So that's what I had to get from Home Depot, which is this tubing right here. First thing I need to do is move the back of this van away from that sun up into the shade. All right, much better. All right, let's get this drain installed. All right, so I just got back from a few stores. I actually went to the hardware store like 3 times, so that's kind of embarrassing, but that's how it goes. Anyways, I was complaining that joint for my little straw was kind of ugly, so in my true fashion I went ahead and just tore everything apart, and I'm gonna restart with the build. So I went ahead and went to West Marine and I got this like a porthole cover, or like an hatch access through your boat. So I got that and I cut out a hole for it. So now I'll be able to come in here and screw in this bung that I got. So this thing's pretty cool. It's threaded on the inside here. So I was able to put a 1/2-inch male PEX adapter and thread it into the inside of this guy. There's also threads on this side. So that way, whenever I get this cut and I thread it up through another hole that I cut, I can screw this guy down, and then I'll have my adapter here. So let me get this cut to length and it'll make a whole lot more sense. All right, that's about perfect right there. Let's see if you guys can see in there. This is why I had to get this porthole adapter, so I can get in here and work. Kind of sucks that I had to cut a big hole in here, but that's okay. So we got, this is the new top I got from West Marine, the bung I got from Lowe's, and then these are just sprinkler uprights, 1/2-inch. I used this guy. This is a sprinkler too, kind of just like throws water everywhere. But if I open it, it becomes a vent to cover this one. But all right, it's another day here in paradise. Today we're wrapping up the sink install. We're gonna drill the hole for this tube. I had to go to Home Depot and get a hole saw, but thinking about doing it right here. I also grabbed a ball valve so I can turn it off when I don't want to be draining onto the ground. And it's just going to go together with this 3/4 by 3/4 nipple. pump's on. Should be pressurizing. Alright, so I just have my little 12-volt pump. Wraps around and up. It's pulling from the stem there. Alright. Now we got the air primed out. She turns off. So it's on a pressure sensor. Alright, here's my setup under the van. Super simple, just a ball valve. It's going to leak out onto the ground. We'll just use natural soaps if we ever use soap. And then if we're in national parks, I could just set a container down here and catch my gray water.